हाय हेलो सत श्री अकाल, यू ऑल आर वाचिंग पंजाब केसरी नवोदय टाइम्स। मैं हूं आपके साथ नमिता सचदेव और आज हमारे साथ इंडस्ट्री से एक ऐसे डायरेक्टर हैं मौजूद जो जिनके बारे में मैं जितनी तारीफ करूं उतना कम है, क्योंकि 2021 उनका ही साल रहा है। यस, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट मिस्टर राम माधवानी हु इज विद अस राइट नाउ। राम सर, बहुत बहुत स्वागत आपका। कैसे हैं
Thank
आप?
you so much. Thank you for all the love and appreciation from all the audience and from everybody who's been watching our work at Ram Madhvani Films. From the whole team, genuine, we are very grateful that we have, sort of been able to work during the pandemic and that we have been able to be safe. And so here's wishing all of you also, full safety at home and with everybody.
That's what we are hoping for the future as well, because third wave is approaching and we are wishing कि वो इतनी जल्दी से ना आ जाए। वेल, कमिंग बैक टू द वर्क फ्रंट सर, मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा है कि मैं आपको कंग्रेचुलेट करना किस डायरेक्शन में शुरू करूं। धमाका इज डूइंग धमाका ऑल ओवर अगेन ऑन ओटीटी। इट्स द मोस्ट वॉच्ड फिल्म, सो कंग्रेचुलेशंस फॉर दैट। एमी अवार्ड नॉमिनेशन के लिए कंग्रेचुलेशंस सर। या फिर मैं आर्या 2 से शुरुआत करूं, आप ही बता दीजिए।
ये सेशन जो भी है वो आर्या 2 का है
ना?
और वो अभी I'm very happy for the Emmy nominations. We were very happy that we were there for Arya. It was a very special feeling to be in a worldwide audience. There were 600 shows, out of which we were shortlisted. 4 were shortlisted. So it was a big thing just to be there. I cannot tell you the feeling of being there representing India. So we're very happy that has happened. We're very happy that Dhamaka has happened. But now we're very nervous. And we are now wanting to know how you will feel about Arya 2.
Definitely, we would be feeling very good because trailer itself is so promising and gripping.
Yes, so people have loved the trailer. Yeah. So let's hope and pray.
And I think this is one series जिसमें हम एक किरदार को बिल्कुल हटके दूसरे किरदार के साथ देख रहे हैं, because Arya is not at all there with Arya 2. If you're watching her, she's so fierce. She has become so fierce.
Well, we are hoping that this time, by the time that she becomes fierce again, that she will be placed in emotional conflict, emotional drama, emotional choices, moral choices also, that by the time therefore she becomes fierce, you will be with her, because we will have to take the character into situations of where you start identifying why she became fierce. And what was the need for her to come back. And I think that is really what season 2 is about. And therefore, what makes her do and what makes her become what she becomes.
So do you actually think that few traits of Arya stays with Sushmita in the second season too?
Very much. It is the same character. It's not different. She is reluctant. She does not want to be part of a family business. She wants to run. She wants to protect her family, her immediate family. And क्या उसकी जो कमजोरी और ताकत जो है. I was talking about Arya, and no, she's the same person. There's no difference in her. She's yet reluctant. और उसकी जो क्या उनका जो परिवार जो है, उनकी कमजोरी और उनकी ताकत दोनों है. And whether she'll be, when will she bring out her पंजा? उनके जो पंजे बाहर जब निकलेंगे, जो उनके जब पंजे जब बाहर निकलेंगे, कैसे निकलेंगे, क्यों निकलेंगे? I think that is really, और कब निकलेंगे? And she does not want to do it. You know that Arya as a character will only do that if she's forced to do it. Because, so that's really what, so it'll be the same character.
Absolutely. सर, ट्रेलर को देखने के बाद मुझे लगता है एक सवाल जो पूछना बहुत जरूरी हो जाता है, वो ये है कि डू यू एक्चुअली थिंक दैट वुमेन वर्ल्ड ओवर should ensure theirs and their families' safety themselves now?
I don't have any opinion or judgment on that. How can anybody have an opinion or judgment even if I was to ask you, like, I don't think it's a gender thing. I don't also, it's not just because Arya is a woman. I think safety is a human concern. It's not just a gender concern. So No, I think that for this character, Arya as a character, I think it's important for her because of the situation that she finds herself in. I'm sure if there was a man who found himself in a similar situation, then that would also become his compulsions based on what that character is. So this is a fictional show where a character is forced to do certain things for certain reasons. So no, I think that I would rather leave it within the show than as a general statement.
But with Arya, you have redefined the image of female actresses, I believe. You know? Now they are coming up as the real heroes.
Again, those are not responsibilities that I would like to take, because I'm not here. I'm here to just tell a story. It so happened that Arya is a woman. In Dhamaka, we were telling a story about a man who was morally compromised, whose compass was. But then we put out a value system into society which said that even though the character was grey, the value system was that when you morally compromise, what is the price of ambition, and therefore what will happen to you if you compromise yourself. Over here, again, with Arya, it's a question of her own character and where does she get compromised in her own value systems and what she wants to choose. So I think that those moral conflicts are actually what I'm most interested in, whether it is male or female.
Except for Arya in the series, Arya and Arya 2, in fact, which other character, I would ask, is your personal favorite in the series?
I like Arundhati, the daughter. I like her character a lot. I think that as coming from a youth perspective, I would like to reach out to all kinds of audiences, but especially the youth. And I think that in season 2, that's somebody that I'm hoping that you will feel for. But having said that, I don't want anybody to feel bad. Sikandar will feel bad, and
obviously not.
I like all my characters.
Can you give one word for a few of the characters? I'll take just names in just seconds. Okay. First is Sushmita. One word for Sushmita.
Arya.
नहीं वो तो है ही सर. चलिए best है. Then is Sikandar.
Silent.
Okay. Ankur.
Like as a character, Sangram, as a character, not as a human being, obviously. But Sangram is somebody who is constantly, sort of wanting to get ahead.
Okay.
Jugaad.
And Chandrachur? Jugaad. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Chandrachur, innocent. Tej as a character, innocent. Good person.
Namit?
Namit, as in season 1, again, उनकी जो हालात जो थी is sympathetic. You sympathize with his हालात. उसकी situation से वो ऐसा बना.
With each and every cast of the series or character that we have interviewed, all are in awe of your way of like shooting in 360-degree angle, है ना? तो वो सब इतने कंफर्टेबल हो जाते हैं. लेकिन मैं आपसे जानना चाहती हूँ कि आपके लिए इतनी ensemble cast को एक साथ मैनेज करना डिफिकल्ट होता है कभी-कभी? It's a task for you.
Namita, everything is difficult. Nothing is easy. Yeah, everything is difficult, and you have to have, in my 360-degree way of shooting, what I need to have is 360-degree awareness. So I'm constantly worried that when you have so many actors, that yes, I am giving each one of them their due respect, and they're all to me, sort of some people that without them, I keep saying I'm nobody without my actors, because I'm in service of my actors. So I try and go out of my way to make sure that they are very, very comfortable, because if they are not comfortable, then they are my voice in a way. Then my voice is not comfortable. So with me and the whole team, my co-producer Amita Madhvani, whether my EPs Ria and Sia, I think that a lot of effort goes into, like we say, not just organizing a shoot, but in hosting a shoot. And we're trying to just make sure everybody is comfortable. So, but then that is also not just to the actors. We just want to try and make sure that whoever has come from home, whether it's a spot boy or whatever, we try and see. I don't know whether we succeed, how much we succeed, but we try and see that we, even when we send them back home, that they're safe. So we do a COVID test even on the last day of the shooting so that you go home safe.
Absolutely. Very nice. Ajay, which all memories of Arya remained with you when you were shooting the second season, sir?
There is one shot which is there in the trailer, which was also there in the teaser, which is a shot of Holi, which is a very striking shot, where she comes out of the holy color and then she has all the red on her face. And so there is that sequence is something which I'm hoping that you all will enjoy and like, because we had, it was a tough day. It was raining. There was a lot of, I don't know how people shoot with holy color, because it is very, very difficult to shoot with, powder everywhere, and, people all getting, because of the system that I do, you really play holy. So, so it was a sequence which I'm hoping that you will find memorable, just like that shot that everybody has reacted to.
So any tips that you have given to Sushmita to come up with her character, which is much more challenging than the first season? So how much time did it take? What all tips did you give to her कि मुझे तो इस तरह का किरदार है? या आपने पूछा था इस बार भी उनसे?
Well, there is a lot of work that the writers have done, Samyukta Chala Sheikh and Anu Singh Chaudhary. There is a lot of work that Vinod Rawat, who's my workshop director and also the co-director, and Caps Kapil Sharma, also the co-director. A lot of work there, so I don't mean to take any credit. Plus, I don't really tell my actors anything. I ask, I don't tell. And so a lot of the time, the conversations that you have with actors are not on, speakers or on on microphones. You have to go there and you have to suggest certain things. Do you think that you should? What is your feeling? And then it's up to the actor to decide whether that choice at that moment, whether they would like to play that choice or not. You cannot force an actor to do anything. So with Sushmita too, I think a lot of the time, it's really me just having a conversation with her or with any of my actors about how they should, what are the choices that they should play in that moment. And then they decide, they say, okay, good idea. Yes. Oh, yes, of course. Yeah, you think I should do that? And because when they're finally there, it's like playing tennis, you're in the shot yourself, because I take long takes. Now you're a tennis player. You have to decide what stroke to play. A lot of it is based on what the other actor is giving you. So I'm the coach who's on the sideline and I'm not there to tell you what stroke to play. So with Sushmita, that's the way it works, because it's her really who has to, sort of feel it. And my job is to just make it comfortable for her to get to that moment of feeling. So the way directing is not about telling actors what to do. That's the last thing that you do. And you never, ever act it for your actor. It is very rare that I will act it for an actor, because I'm not an actor. That's not my job. My job is to capture the feeling and the energy of what they are feeling and to make them feel that. So to arrive there, and that is why the acting that you're seeing in the work that we're doing, whether it is in Arya 1 or Nirja or in Dhamaka, and hopefully in Arya 2 also, the acting is of a different honesty and a different truth and a different realism.
And we could see a lot of improvisation in all these.
Well, it's again, the writers have written it all. The improvisation is something which is really not really to improvise. It's what I call as milestoning. You know that ये तो बोलना ही है. आप किस तरीके से वहां जाओगे? आपको पता है कि हमको दिल्ली जाना है. ऐसा नहीं है कि अच्छा मुझे जहां भी जाना है मैं जा सकता हूँ. नहीं, वो मैप है आपके पास और वो मैप लिखा है. एंड वो मैप पे वो भी लिखा है कि आप ये गाड़ी में जाओगे, आप ये स्पीड पे से जाओगे और आप यहाँ तक जाओगे. लेकिन now on the way, how do you get there is really what we try and do to make you feel like as if, but there is no real improvisation of that kind. The actors do know their lines, and those lines have been written very, very hard by those two writers who've done some great work. So it's a combination of various systems, but there is that script, and without that script, I would not be able to make a show.
So, absolutely.
Yeah.
Since you are an expert into your field, what do you think are the prerequisites of of coming up into this field if one wants to take it up as a profession?
I think the first thing is sort of it's, people tell me you should have a thick skin when you're in this industry. I don't have a thick skin. I have a thin skin. I am sensitive. I get emotionally, things affect you. So I think the first thing is don't change your character. Don't change who you are.
Very nice.
Yeah. Be yourself.
Okay.
Be yourself, because I think that is, and I think have a voice. Decide what and if you don't have a voice, then write it down for yourself. You better have a voice, because if you don't have a voice, you have nothing to say. So decide what you want to say. I think that is the second thing. And I think the third thing is don't give up. You have to climb up that mountain, and it is a difficult mountain to climb, and you have to be at it if that's what because eventually nobody told you to be here. You chose it.
It's your choice.
It's your choice. So now that you're here, it's like saying when we were kids, we used to say, cricket khelna hai, to cricket khelne, to take your ball and go away. Okay. So take your ball and go away. I remember when take your ball and go away, or take your bat and go away. No, this is, you decided to be here. So if this is what you chose, then play cricket. Then go out there and play it. It's difficult.
Absolutely. You don't know, but these things will be with me in my career also. Thank you.
Yes, for all of us, no, because it is, everything that you do is difficult. I mean, in what you're doing right now, and every day, what you go through in any profession that you have, and your profession most especially, is something which you're at the receiving end of so much. So I would say that, but you chose it.
Absolutely, sir.
Yeah.
I chose it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if I ask you, what kind of cinema you love watching, so what would be that?
So, there's a joke that within my friends, and Baman actually we were in America together, and there was a niece, a friend's daughter who was, in the car, and she was 8 years old, and she said, Ram uncle, what's your favorite film? So I said, and that's the joke that they have, which I said, no, 1 minute. Are you saying what's your favorite European film? Are you saying what's your favorite American film? Are you saying what's your favorite Iranian film? Are you saying what's your favorite Australian film? And Baman and everybody are looking at me saying, she's an 8-year-old who's asking you what's your favorite film. And I was not able to answer that question. I'm not able to answer your question because it's something which I think, like all of us, I suppose, we like to see. That currently I'm seeing Succession, which which is on HBO and which is on Disney Plus Hotstar, and I'm very, very excited, and I want to know what's going to happen. I've just finished seeing Ted Lasso, which is also wonderful. I loved Family Man, which I saw recently, and Family Man 2. So I think that there's a lot of stuff that we're seeing, from comedy to everything. I'm just happy that there is a choice for us to see all of this. It's like going to a library, and like a kid, I should be saying like a kid in a candy shop, but I'm saying like a kid in a bookshop.
Very nice. Can we say Pinoza also?
Well, yes, in the sense that Pinoza is something that I'm very happy that, it has 5 seasons. And I'm hoping that you all will like season 2 so that we can continue to, make season 3.
3, 4, and 5.
Yeah.
Wow, that's nice. So what are you expecting from the viewers from Arya 2, sir?
I hope that they like it. I hope that they embrace it. I hope that they love it as much as that they liked season 1, because that is, like I say, that's when we will get greenlit for season 3. So, but you're obviously always nervous, and you're always sort of, you're hoping that you're not wasting people's time, and you're hoping that they will not use the remote control. Or if they're using the remote control, it's just to put us.
They will not.
Yeah, so let's hope.
Just like season 1, they will definitely enjoy the season 2. And I am personally looking forward for the season 3 now.
Yeah, chalo, great.
And I wish the same for the viewers as well.
Yeah. Chalo, I hope it all works.
Thank you.
Thank you so much again.
Thank you so
See
much,
you.
sir.
Bye. All the best.